In order to tell y'all this story the right way, I have to start from the beginning. Back in 2019, I was a company driver. I only had about 5 months experience driving Class A OTR when I purchased the Daycab truck. I had put in a 2 weeks notice because the 1099 company I drove for at the time took money out of my check for a blown tire and a bent rim. They had me ride on this tire that was flat for about an hour to dodge the weigh station that was coming up ahead. They took $218.32 from my check. About a week and a half later, I paid cash for my Daycab truck. At the time, I was in the process of financing a sleeper truck, but my friend Derek talked me into going to the auction instead. I did not have any cash saved up at the time. I took cash from my credit card to purchase the Daycab. At the time, I was in an abusive relationship with my boyfriend who had just got out of prison. We had gotten into an argument and he punched me in my face. And then he left me to go upstate New York. So I didn't have a job. I just lost my relationship. And I still had a mortgage and a car note to pay. I had to put my truck in the shop for a turbocharger actuator, $2,800 in parts, $2,000 in labor. Oh yeah, and by the way, did I mention that my jaw was broken in 3 different places? So I had to have surgery immediately. My mouth had to be wide shut for over 8 weeks in order to heal. During this time, I was on a liquid diet. I lost over 20 pounds and I was constantly hungry. The Lord blessed me and I was able to land a dedicated run from Charlotte, North Carolina to Georgia and back to Charlotte overnight. Instead of me commuting 2.5 hours one way to go home every morning, I slept in my car during the day and I took showers at the truck stop and went to work every night. After a few months, I met Bingo. He took me under his authority and allowed me to work when I wanted to and put me on to cheaper fuel. I had a lot more freedom and things were going well after having a rocky start. After a few months of owning my truck and being able to work when I want, I had surgery to remove the metal wires out of my mouth. I then became greedy and wanted to get my own authority. I did not know anything about having my own authority. I just wanted it, and so I got it. But the truth is, I was not ready to have my own trucking company. I jumped into the industry without doing my homework, and I've made costly mistakes. I've been honest since day one, and I don't plan on changing. I've always been an impulsive person, a risk taker, and I've always been able to get through and make things work for me. I just don't recommend doing what I did. I've been handling my authority since last summer, and I'm still learning what I should have already known till this day. I'm telling you this because I care, and this trucking industry is really cutthroat. I share as much as I can, and I talk the way I talk for a reason. I make things look simple, and sometimes it's not. I try to show what not to do and what to do. Sometimes I overspend on parts, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to quit trucking, and sometimes I don't. Having a lot of overhead, personal or business, can run you out of business. Trucking is making me grow up even faster, and it's not easy at all. And now I really see why I'm one of the few people on YouTube that is maintaining a trucking authority in my own business name. I just hold it down because I can't afford to go backwards. I tell myself God did not bring me this far to go backwards. And yes, it's scary at times. Trucking can put you in a position that you never thought you can be in. Some people will understand where I'm coming from, and others won't. Sometimes I feel like everything is a scam. Like, why do I have to pay for this? Why does this cost so much? Who came up with this? I question almost everything now. Living outside makes me paranoid. The society we live in, you can't help but to be paranoid. You really have to question everything nowadays. Should I stop or keep going? These are just some of my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with you. Sometimes I think like no one else. The people that I want in my life is not in my life. Does anyone else know how that feels? Or am I alone? And maybe these people are watching me on here, but they don't speak to me. I know, right? I just hope that one day all my hard work will pay off and be worth it in the end. That will make everything I have been through worth it. Can anyone relate to me, or am I just bugging? I got tired of paying $312 a month on my car note. I was so tired of it that I was going to give up my car. So instead of selling my Honda, I decided to sell my hot tub. I had bought the hot tub impulsively a year prior. Selling the hot tub made my car balance come down to about $7,000. I had owed more on the car than what it was worth. The negative equity was killing me. I was so upside down. I decided to work very hard as an owner-operator, and it took a little over a month and a half, and I was able to pay off my car. This was very important because I already had on-time payments on the auto loan for the past 3 years, and the loan was for 72 months, which is 6 years. Oh no, what? It should never take 6 years to pay off a depreciating vehicle or a depreciating anything. I felt like I had to share this story to all of you because some people really think everything just happened for me and there was no struggle. I could have gave up on myself and let myself go, but I made a choice not to, and I continue to inspire people by the grace of God. I love you all. Be safe. I miss you. Until next time, you guys. Coco's Journey.